women, You'll never catch me calling these niggas daddy. I ain't lying by my nut just to make a nigga happy. Lifestyle when a nigga can't fit a magnum. It never happened if the dick wasn't snapping. I'm a hot girl.
The story time, y'all. This is funny because like I've always wanted to do this story time, but my sister she never be ready to sit down and just do a video because she's so used to me vlogging, so she don't be trying to sit down. So, and she's of course in it because she's my sister. So I'm gonna just actually do this beat because hold on, I'm gonna play a clip from my last video when I said okay, let's get into this beat, and then I just did it and didn't show y'all nothing. Okay, hold on, here it is. But without further ado, let's get into this beat. Yes, so I'm actually gonna get into a beat with y'all today and tell you this funny story time. Mind you, I was like 13, 14. Do not judge me, y'all. Do not judge me. I was very young-minded, and I'm pretty sure they was older. Yes, Jit was like 7, 8, 7, no, not 18, not 18. But like, I'm pretty sure like 16. So anyways, let me get into this. Let me prime my face. I'm about to use the Milani Dewy Primer. It's like, let me show you. It's a really good primer. Like, honestly, a really good primer. I already done my face care. Like y'all know. Your girl face care is always done, honey, period. So, that didn't feel like enough. Just like to lather up in that. And I should have did my brows off camera. So if my brows look a little raggedy, it's because I'm about to rush them because and when I'm looking down is because this mirror is right here and I need to look down for my brows, y'all. I'm gonna do them fast though, so this don't take a long time. But anyway, so let's get into the story. So we were, like I said, like 13, so my sister was probably 10. And my cousin was like, okay, so I'm a year older than them, so I'm a year older than her, and she a year older than my sister. So my sister was like, so my sister's probably 11, my cousin 12, and I'm 13, right? It all started with the Temptations. I mean, if it wasn't for the Temptations movie, we probably would have all been asleep. Actually, I was asleep. I'm a good girl. So I was asleep. And my cousin and my sister were not. And so, and you know, I'm from St. Pete. So my cousin, we at my grandma's house. Ooh, that's how you know I'm about to spill tea. So we at my grandma's house, right? I feel like my camera moved. And we spending the night because it's summer or whatever. And you know, that's what you do during the summer when you're a teenager. You hang out with your grandma and your cousins or whatever. So we at my grandma's house, kicking it, all that. It gets late night, I guess. It's yeah, it's late night. It's definitely like 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And your girl right here, your good girl was asleep. I was very much asleep. And my little hood rat cousin, and you know, y'all already know Deanna. So you already know how she is. Was up, just up. And I'm like, what are y'all even doing up at this point when they wake me up? Girl, this is how they woke me up. They said, Jada. I said, what? Like, what's going on? They was like, Jada, there's some fine niggas playing basketball across the street. I said, what? So your girl, so we like, I don't know if it's like because where I'm from or whatever, but we automatically get up because, you know, it's just nothing. Like, we're so bad. We're literally, oh my God, just so bad. So we get up, start getting ready. When I say start getting ready, I mean like hair, teeth, clothes, outfit, all that. Flat iron and leave out, like back in the day when there was a leave out. Flat iron and leave out, all that, getting ready type. And then we're gonna casually walk outside. We casually walked outside, like we didn't just spend like 20 minutes getting ready, right? And girl, when I tell you, they came right up to us. No, we didn't walk outside. No, yes, we did. Did we walk? Yeah, we did. We walked outside. And when I tell you, they came right up to us. Like, it was nothing, like, just came right up to us. So I'm just like, and y'all, this back in the day when I still like light skins or whatever. So, I already see the one I'm like, ooh, y'all, he had to be, okay, I was short back in the day. So I was like, I'm gonna say 5'8". He had to be like 6'3". Cause your girl was just looking, I said, like, y'all. And then I said, my sister, he came up to us, right? My sister said, pinch me. While my cousin pinched her, y'all. While my cousin actually pinched her. Like, anyways, so I'm like, oh, that's me. So this is over. That's me. And they're gonna get talking to us, talking about how old y'all is. So you know my sister and my cousin lying, but you know I'm 13. So when you 13, you go, oh, I'm teen. Like, you know, I'm grown, I'm old enough. So I think I told the truth. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. Plus, you know, I be thinking like I'm gonna fall in love with somebody and we gonna be together forever. So I'm pretty sure I told the truth. And it was like, oh, okay, whatever. And I think they was like real clear on it. They was like, which one of y'all like this person? But the thing is, the one I liked, like, clearly you already know dark skin line. So it was already like that. But his friend liked me too. Mind you, my sister liked him. So I tell him, like, I'm like, because of course I don't know why he thought this was okay, but he was like, gonna give me up for his friend. I don't want you, mind you, his friend was short. What am I gonna? So I'm like, So what's this called? I tell him, I go, oh, I can't like you. My sister like you. Like, off bat, like, so I was like, no, we not playing them games, not today. And so I end up finally walking away from him and meeting back with the light skin. Oh, so it was a dark skin, a light skin, and a brown skin. Oh, so it's three. No, it's three of them. So I end up meeting back with the dark skin and light skin and my cousin. And what's this called? My cousin basically like kicking it with the dark skin, which was cute because, you know, she real red or whatever. And so they just kicking it, talking or whatever. And I end up finally having the guts because, you know, you be ready for something and then you get shy. I mean, I was ready for nothing like, you know, too much. But anyway, so I got all shy when it like came down to telling him like, oh no, you're the one. And he was like, so basically, you know, in our lingo now, he was like, so what you talking about? What's going on? I said, oh, my sister like your friend. Like, so I was like, so, you know, I don't really like him anyways. So we get to talking, and girl, why I feel like this was my husband? Like, we get to talk about everything. Mind you, what is we talking about? Like, I'm 13, so I ain't talking about nothing. And I don't even live around there. Like, you know, I was kind of that girl that went to the, cause that's where my family stay at. But I never lived, like, I lived there, but I never stayed. So anyways, I basically I was a visitor all the time. Cause that's where my grandma stayed. And I love St. Pete, and my mama never wanted to live there, so I was always visiting. Anyways, so he talking about what school you go to, what, you know, like just trying to get more information, all that. We talking about everything. I think I was just telling him about my auntie, honestly, and stories about my auntie, like nothing serious. But y'all, I was so in love. Like, he just had my head filled up. We was talking about everything, like just so in love. And then he kissed me, y'all. A kiss. A kiss. I didn't even know what I was doing. But I was so grown. My cousin had told me the other boy had kissed her. Like, okay, by this time we going in the house. Because we was like, dang, it's about to be 5 o'clock in the morning. All this. So we head back in the house and we tell them like goodbye. Like, we'll see y'all another time. We didn't think we were ever going to see them again. And that's where it all get funny. Because, y'all, we do end up seeing them again. Hold on, let me get into what I'm using for my brows and stuff. So now I'm about to outline my brows with Pro Concealer. They look okay because I'm talking it, so I'm just gonna speed the makeup up. I'm not gonna talk too much. I'll link everything down in the description below, but I love this concealer. It's such a good concealer, especially for this milani. Such a great concealer. So anyway, so I never thought we was gonna see them again, right? And me and my cousin and my sister, and we end up sleeping until like 12 o'clock, you know, because we was up so late. And so, you know, my grandma don't think nothing of it, this, that, and the third. We wake up to the man across the street talking about they was out here last night real late, just telling the tea, giving all the business. And so we was like, wow. Okay, so y'all, I had to do my my brows off camera real quick because they were taking way too long and I feel like the video was getting too long without me finishing because my brows. But now I like them. Okay, so back to, where was I? Oh, so the neighbor. So basically he was trying to snitch or whatever. But y'all, he wasn't even snitching right because he gonna say literally all the outfits me and my sister and my cousin had on. So he was like, oh, the gray hat and this, that, and the third, and the boy had on this and that. And my grandma looking at us, and then he looked at him, and she was like, that was them. I said, grandma, we was literally just playing a game. And she was like, well, y'all just don't be going out that late like that. Y'all never know. And then y'all, the chair, I guess my sister was sitting in some type of chair. What am I about to use next? Oh, I'm gonna do my natural eyeshadow, and I'm only gonna use my favorite palette, the Juvia's Place palette. I've had this palette for like ever. I'm pretty sure it's like in another video I have, but this is all I'm gonna use because it has all natural tones, especially for us. She is black owned and beautiful. Oh my gosh, focus. Black owned and beautiful, y'all. Yes. But so I think I'm just gonna use this and this because that's a very natural look and that's what we're going for today. So yeah, I'm about to just put some of this concealer I lined my brows with. I'm going to put in on my eyelids. So anyways, yeah, he didn't even know how to snitch. He basically he just said everything we had on. So he didn't even know what he was talking about. I think he just was looking out his window a little too hard or whatever. I mean, he was right, but but he should have just did better if he wanted to snitch. Anyways, so where my sister messed up is she left a chair at the window. So then I had to take the blame for that because my grandma said, I thought you said you was playing tag. Why is there a chair at the window? I was like, oh, grandma, you know me. I got lazy and I put a chair there so I could sit and count. She was like, And I was like, oh my gosh. Y'all, I'm literally, if you ask anybody I know, they, like, everybody knows that second line. But when a whooping was involved, y'all, I had it in the bag. So I end up saying, I was just like, yeah, that was me. Took the blame or whatever. Of course, my grandma believed me because I said it so fast. And that was the end of it. Like, literally the end of it. So months go on. Oh, not literally the end of it. So months go on. And just, we still sneak. It's every night. So basically now we got a code, right? So our code is when we like flicker our light in our room because like we said, they were literally across the street. So we flicker the light in the room. Mind you, my grandma's not even noticing. The room we were standing in was my cousin's brother's room. We literally didn't even let them sleep in a room. We was like, no, we're staying here tonight for months. Like, make it make sense, y'all. So anyways, we made sure we was in the room. We flickered a light when we was ready basically to come outside, and they would just come over and we'd be talking all this that. We would end up going our separate ways, and I'd be with mine, my cousin be with hers, my sister be with hers. Y'all, we was a mess. Like, we were just a mess. I'm about to try adding concealer. This is literally a Fit Me concealer, but I'm just gonna add it a little bit under my eyes because it meshes with Fenty so good. It's literally like the same color. And I'm just gonna let that sit there while I do this eyeshadow with the Juvia's Place palette. But yeah, so I literally went on, like, my dad lives in St. Pete, and at the time I was going to my dad's house every weekend. So I'd be like, oh, I gotta go to my dad's, but you know, I'll be back or whatever. So my cousin and my sister would be so mad because they couldn't see them without, you know, me, because I think he was the oldest or whatever. So he wasn't coming over if he couldn't see. Moi. Anyway, so I'm gonna skip a little bit. Months and months, not months and months, it was just the summer, so like probably a month and a half go by, and we still not caught, y'all. Like, we are really doing it, like sneaking out, talking, whatever. One time we was so scared though, because I don't know what they thought this was. Like, I don't know what they thought it was. They decided to bring some friends over, right, to our house, my grandma's house. And I'm like, who are all these people? Like, why did you bring people? He was like, man, they was with us before. And then, you know, we was trying to leave because we was trying to come see y'all. And then they asked us where we was going. And basically the dark skinned one told them where they was going. Where they was, you know, coming to us. And they decided to come. I'm like, it's like 5 extra niggas than, you know, the ones we was with. So I'm just like, what was supposed to happen? Like, what was the point of that? Like, what's the point of them coming? You know, my cousin young as hell, like, she crazy. So she go get a knife, y'all, all this. I'm like, girl, who you gonna stab? So they basically just laughing at her with the knife, like, girl. And she get them to go away basically by just cussing them out. But it was just so weird. Like, why you invited half the, like no. That was weird. But let me do some of this makeup because I'm getting real far into the story. And I am literally, I lied. I said I was only gonna use that brown color and not this one, but every time I see it, I just have to throw a splash of it on because it blends so well with the other one. I don't even think y'all can see how. Yes. And it's like I'm showing you and it doesn't look like much, but that's the way we want it. We want natural teas, honey. Natural teas. So that's just going to look really good. I put the dark color like next to my lashes really because it's going to look really good. Really good with my lashes because, you know, they're dark. And so is this highlight. So I'm going in with Amina. Is this one right here, like I said. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. Look, y'all, just, and you definitely just tap it light because you want a natural look. And nobody naturally looks like super, super sparkly, you know what I mean? So you need to just, yes, honey. My eyelids are so small, y'all probably not even seeing it right now. Oh my gosh, they're so tiny. I said don't go in too much and I'm just adding more. It's just so pretty. I just love this. Like, it just looks so good on us. Like, queen. I'm telling you because I have other palettes. I won't say names. But I have other palettes sitting here that I paid so much money for. And they don't show up. So that's the reason why I rock with Juvia's Place so hard, because honey knows what she's doing. Like, yes, sweethearts. What the sisters came here for. To be seen. Okay, now I'm about to... I literally do this every time I do my makeup. Like, it's not even on camera. Like, every time I do my makeup, I act like I don't know what I'm doing. It's crazy. Okay, so I'm almost like... The rest of this ain't gonna take me no more time. Gonna wait for my lashes to dry. But that's it. So, y'all. Why this going on, like I said, a month and a half. And we get caught. First of all, we got caught twice. Actually, we got caught twice. So, like I told you, the neighbor across the street said something to us. Said something, right? The neighbor next door came home, but y'all, he came home with some lady or whatever. He was like a church man and stuff. So, we ain't saying nothing. He ain't saying nothing. Jit was so cool. I was like, okay, like, honey, period. So, he never said nothing, but he definitely was like, what are y'all doing? He seen us with the dudes or whatever because they were in the yard when he got home. But he ain't saying nothing, so we was cool. And I was like, finally, somebody real in this neighborhood. Speaking of, so Miss... Oh, I can't say her name. Let me not say her name. Well, I'm going to just say Miss B. It's not... she ain't going to see this. So Miss B or whatever decided to be coming home at such a late hour one night. And she's literally like the neighbor next to the neighbor that's next to my grandma's house. That's what she is. She decided to be coming home real late one night. And I didn't feel like, I don't know what it... Oh, I did go outside, but I only went by myself because my cousin and my sister didn't want to go outside that night. It was like weird. Like, this is about the end of summer, y'all. So my cousin and my sister didn't want to go outside that night. And I just went out there, hugged him and all, whatever. I think I came to my dad's house, so I hadn't seen him in a minute. And so, you know, I just went outside, this, that, and the third. Miss Barbara, and I went back in the house at this time, by the time Barbara had seen them. And she was like, she called my grandma, right? And we hear, because we're in the house this time. So we hear, but they're at the window talking to us. Because, you know, like, we still want to talk, but I don't know. We just vibing, them talking to us through the mirror. And so we hear my grandma's phone ring, though. So we're like, what? Why is her phone ringing at this time? And she pick it up, girl, in a frantic, like crazy, going crazy. So we're like, oh, like she knows, like, so we telling them, leave, y'all. Why they not leaving? I'm like, leave, like my grandma crazy, leave. So we telling them to leave. They steady not leaving. Don't know what was in their head, but they literally would not leave. So I'm scared. I walked outside. I said, leave. After my grandma came in the room and we had to pretend sleep, she was like, somebody at the door. At the window. Because I guess Miss Barbara had told her somebody was robbing her. Mind you, like, if somebody was robbing her, then why didn't you just call the police instead of calling her first? Like, anyway, so she says somebody's robbing her. So my grandma go to the window. Mind you, we told them to leave, but they wasn't leaving. So they were still at the window. And my grandma goes, boom, boom, boom. I see you, mother effer. And I'm like, I'm trying to pretend to sleep. And then I we all get up, like, grandma, what's going on? Like, we don't know. And she's like, they at the window. Somebody trying to get in the house. And we like, oh my God. Girl, I go outside. Mind you, my grandma looking at me like I'm stupid because she sees me come back in the house. She's like, what are you doing? I was like, oh, I thought I seen something. And she's like, huh? I'm like, nah, I'm getting snapped on, you know. And so, but I'm literally trying to tell them to leave. So my auntie, she wake up my auntie, all this. My auntie come outside with a broom. So now they see that they need to leave. So they take off, right? My auntie called the police, this, that, and the third, trying to get fingerprints, this, right? Police follows where they left off to. So the police like follow their footprints or whatever. And why they snitches? Like, why they was snitches? They gonna tell the police that they was invited over. So the police come back laughing, right, from their house. Come back laughing. And they were like, because they knew our names and all that. So they were like, ladies, did you invite them over? And we looking at each other like, oh, shit. We're like, we don't know them. I think we said we ain't know. I actually don't remember the part with police because I totally blanked. Like, I was just like, what is going on, honey? Like, I can't believe this is what's happening. So the police are laughing and they tell my auntie like they are boyfriends or whatever, and we invited them over. My auntie talking about they too young for a boyfriend, they don't have a boyfriend. And we looking at her like, girl. So anyways, yeah, we got caught. And the next day we ended up having to pick our own switches. Cause y'all know we was getting whooped. Like, that's not even a thought. We were definitely getting whooped. And we knew it. We was so upset. So my auntie made us pick our own switches. The fun part about that was that we tried them out on Deanna. So we knew if they hurt. It was so funny. Me and my cousin was whooping the hell out of Deanna with them things. But we're getting the ones that would break easily. So why do I feel like that's lifted up? I guess it's because I'm looking up at y'all. Yeah, because it's sitting right in front of me. So we tried the switches out on Deanna. They broke easily, right? I don't know where my grandma had got this dinosaur switch from, but my grandma decided to have a dinosaur switch hidden somewhere. So when we was getting whooped, she brought that out. And let's just say it wasn't a good night. But the best part of this story, hold on, wait. Let me put on my foundation because your girl is about done. Look, look how good that concealer blends with my skin. Like, if I was to let it melt somewhere, y'all, that would look so good. But that's what I've been doing lately because I don't have to add so much foundation because my concealer just does that. And it makes it look natural. But you wearing makeup, honey. This is what the girls want. This is what the girls love. I always spray my brush with this because it's what makes your face dewy. So why wouldn't you mix that into your foundation? You know, that's like common sense to me. But you know, do you, honey? Y'all about to see how well this Fenty melts into my skin. Yeah, it's just so pretty. I get so excited when doing my makeup. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. I'm trying to wait to tell y'all the best part because it's it's just my favorite part of the story. It just tells you that true love is. Let me stop. I'm really exaggerating. But y'all, why we was so bad, y'all? Like, why? Y'all thought my bras looked crazy, huh? Let them get concealed and you'll be seeing. You will see. It's all about the finishing look, honey. Always about the finishing look. Never judge. Always hit that neck, boo. You don't want to look like a clown, honey. Gotta make sure every crevice is touched. And look, it looks like skin because I put such a light amount on. You can still see like my acne a little bit. You can still see Look, the crevices in my skin, you know, my blemishes and all that. You know how I have like the pigmentation in my skin. You can still see that literally through the foundation. Oh my God. Fenty is so good. Let me tell you the color I have this in. I have it in 450. So if you brown like this is for you. Y'all, that was my thumbnail. My bad. Okay, I know y'all just want me to finish this story, but it's just too good and I need to bake. So hold on. Don't rush me. Wait. Oh my gosh, y'all. The disrespect that happened today. I actually just don't even want to talk about it. It's gonna kill my mood. It really, really will kill my mood. And this is the effect you do, y'all. Just take a little bit of the powder, a little bit. And I don't let it sit on my face because I'm dark skinned. Like, why would I let it sit on my face? Like, I get people bake, but I just pat it into my foundation. And honey, it gives that like lighter eye, glowy look that the sisters are here for. But you just pat it in instead of baking. Because I don't want that super light look. Like, we're trying to look natural, baby. Because this is like a daytime glowy look, you know, natural teas. So I'm still trying to look flawless, airbrushed, and all that. But this mat's under my eyes where I crease a lot. And then I'm just going to do around my talking lines. Sculpt this little thick face. Sculpting. Sculpt the face, honey. Y'all, honey. Y'all see that? Double strand where? Not here. Not here. Bro, why am I not a comedian? Oh, let me stall. Ooh. If he could see me now, we'd probably be married. Honestly, the chemistry was on 10. The chemistry was really on 10. I mean, I was 13, but I really feel like the chemistry was on 10. I don't know why I'm adding more, but this is what always happened to me. I say, natural look, natural look. And then, boom. It's because I be creasing, y'all. I need the extra. Okay. So let me add highlight. And now since I'm adding highlight, I'll finish the story. I love y'all. I'm going to use a different highlight than the one I used for my eyes. I'm going to go in with Marini. I hope that's what you say. It's just this one right here I'm using because it's a good one. Always lets me look shiny, 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 shiny. Where is my highlight brush? Where is my highlight brush? Where's my highlight brush? No, like for real. Where's my highlight brush? Oh, right here. In my face. So we just pat that. Girl, we just... Yes. Yes, honey. You see her? Yes, honey. Y'all, see, I don't even be picking up enough. I be trying to keep it light. How many you know? How many? Yes. 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 Just eat it up, eat it up, eat it up. Then I just do like, I literally make sure I use a lot of it right here. Just so when I do go up here, it's not like a big white patch of highlight. You know what I mean? I don't like when I see that. I'm just like, that's not, don't do that. Don't. We're about to get in his hair in a second, honey. Okay, so back to the story. So basically, I ended up not being able to see him for like a long time. For like 2 weeks. I mean, it was summer. Like, you know, it feels like a long time when you so young, because I was used to doing it almost every day unless I was at my dad's. So, like, I meant going outside to see him. So, it was just, you know, rough. I went to my dad's house, like, talking to my cousin on my dad's side, like, oh my gosh, I can't see my boyfriend no more. I was in love with him. That was the love of my life. Like, I'm gonna die. Like, all this extra. So young. But anyways, the best. Okay, so I'm gonna compete. Should I change, y'all? Am I looking ratchet? Yes, I am. Okay, hold on. Okay, so y'all, this is the finishing touches. I just literally took a regular flat iron and bumped the ends of my hair because y'all know I just got this little bob number going on. I love it. And then I threw on like a very peach summery shirt. I already had jewelry on, so. And a jean jacket because I feel like, especially since it's so washed, it just looks really good with this top. Like, I just love it. And it's ripped, so it's not hot or anything, you know. Just a good combination, honey, period. And so anyways, let me tell y'all the end of the story. So he ended up coming by my aunt's house and basically confessing his love for me. And he asked her, like, could he date me and all this stuff? Because I don't know if I told him or what, if I live with my aunt or something like that. But anyways, so he asked if he could date me, and she goes, oh, Jada's not dating until she's 18. And he was like, oh, I'll wait, all this. And she basically said, she was basically like, okay, well, but she didn't do anything that she should have did, because she should have got his number, she should have got his address and all this, but she didn't. And then I never seen him again. So basically I could be married and happy right now, but my auntie ruined it. So I'm just playing, y'all. But anyways, yeah, I never seen him again. I just thought that was the cutest part, because he came back, he apologized for like the sneaking around and all this, and asked for my hands, basically. And so it's just like, wow, like, that's a man, like, y'all. And he was fine. Like, when I tell you my sister said pinch me, this man walked up to us and we was like when I say he was like light skin with his dark hair, tall, just like, how was it like, y'all, I was just I told all my friends when I went out of school, like, he was just so fine. But yeah, so that's the end of the story. Basically, I had my hand asked for and my auntie ruined it. But yes, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this story time. It's so funny. Like, it's so funny to me, honestly, because I know all the extra details, I guess, but it's so funny to me. So I hope you guys really enjoyed. I really miss talking to y'all. I haven't done a chit chat in a really long time, so I might put some a poll up on my Instagram and have you guys tell me what you want to talk about or ask me any questions. But this is the look, finishing touches, very summer late beats. I will link everything I used in the description box because it's brown girl friendly and lasts a long time. Y'all, these brows giving me life. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you, and follow my Instagram so you can vote on that poll. I'm gonna put my Instagram right here. Yes, follow. And honey, if you didn't got this far, you didn't got in my business like this, you know, on my tea, you need to subscribe, honey, period. Just right there, hit subscribe. All right, I love you guys.